What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. New details have emerged into the death of Atlanta rapper Young Scooter after police revealed that he actually died from a broken leg sustained during the police chase. And once the news hit the internet, everybody became divided and two groups of people has formed. On one hand, you got people saying that's bullshit, the police is lying, it's clearly a cover-up, Young Scooter was shot and killed by the police. Then on the opposite hand, you got people saying that sounds about right. He's 39 years old, he was running from the police, he tried to jump a fence, he fell, broke his leg, severed the artery, bled out. That's how Young Scooter died, case closed. And I was one of the people who initially thought Young Scooter was shot and killed by the police. I made a YouTube video and I published it because I truly, genuinely felt that way. But boy, was I wrong, and y'all let me know it. Y'all niggas comment on the video saying I was full of shit. Y'all said I didn't do my due diligence. I even had some niggas threaten to unsubscribe if I make another mistake. Y'all niggas was like, "Cut, you make one more mistake, I'm gonna give you one more chance. If you make another mistake, I'm gonna go listen to another nigga." And I respect y'all for that. But all I'm saying is, I ain't the only one who made a mistake. I ain't the only one who was running with the narrative that Young Scooter was shot and killed by the police. You look online, people still got their videos up. Big hip-hop media news outlets were running with the same narrative. I'm not trying to excuse myself. I know I need to do better, but all I'm saying is I wasn't the only one. It was like one in a million. I'm just being honest with you. But let's continue. Because I genuinely feel like the police is telling the truth. I know a lot of people are saying the police is lying. A lot of people saying this is cover up. But I believe the police story. I believe that Young Scooter was running from the police. He tried to jump a fence. He fell, broke his leg, severed the artery, and bled out. I truly believe that. I don't think the police is bullshitting. But it still doesn't change the fact that I also believe that Young Scooter was set up to be killed by the police. I think it was a setup. You damn right I said it. Because you pay attention to the sheriff deputy speaking. He said a call came into 911 saying that a woman was kidnapped and shots was fired. But when they got the Young Scooter address, they couldn't find the woman and they had no signs that shots was ever fired. So that lets me know that somebody made a false report. And I'm going to break it down to how I know that. But first, let me play you guys this news clip so y'all can get caught up on this whole situation. Because what I'm going to tell you guys is crazy and shocking. Let's go.
Scooter is dead following a bizarre encounter with police in Atlanta. I'm Tracy Hutchins.
I'm Joy Libnakron. Atlanta News First Madeline Montgomery is live tonight along William Nye Drive in southeast Atlanta near the Lakewood Amphitheater. And Madeline, I know you heard from police about what led to the rapper's death.
I did. It's just a strange situation. So police say that they were called out here for a shots fired call, but when they got here, they didn't find any evidence of a shooting.
You hear what she said? Police was called the Young Scooter address for a shots fired call and an aggravated kidnapping, but when they got to the address, they found no signs of shooting and no signs of a woman. So that lets me know that was a false 911 call. And the thing about street niggas, the things about when you moving illegally, you never know when the police come knocking on your door. So when Young Scooter got that police knock, he probably panicked because he think about all the fucked up shit he doing. He like, I don't know why they here. Nigga, I'm finna run. But if he just would have remained calm and he would have talked to the police, they could have got to the bottom of it without him running out the goddamn back door. See, you gotta have conflict resolution as a grown man. You 39, nigga, what the hell you thought you gonna run to? You wasn't gonna run far? Now you got a warrant for evading arrest and all type of shit. But I understand where Young Scooter was coming from. Somebody lied on him. It's a such thing called swatting. It's when somebody knows your address and they'll call police and say, hey man, it's a kidnapping at this address. They got a woman hostage. And police come kick down your door and all type of crazy shit that'll leave you with PTSD. So I think that's what somebody was trying to do to Young Scooter. It was a swatting instance. But let's continue.
So the situation that we're hearing about, we're hearing that a 39-year-old man, Kenneth Bailey, is dead. That's according to the medical examiner. And a loved one on the scene is the one who confirmed that that was rapper Young Scooter. Police say they were called by someone saying they heard shots and then saw a woman being pulled into a home. Well, when police arrived, they say they didn't find a woman, but they did have a man open the door to that home and then close it in the officer's face.
Now that's a very interesting fact. That's another reason why I think it was a false report made. Because think about it. Somebody is saying they hear a woman screaming, shots going off, and she's being dragged into the house. They call the 911 and makes that call. Police goes to Young Scooter address. They knock on the door. a man answered the door, and once he sees it's the police, he closes it. So if a man really was trying to kidnap a woman, if a man was firing at a woman and he got the woman in the house, when somebody knock on the door, he ain't gonna just casually open the door. Y'all see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking Young Scooter and them open the door. They said it was the police. They closed. They like, man, what kind of shit we got in here? Who they want? You know, we might be flipping at work, you know. We might be doing some illegal shit in here. So we got to get the hell out of Dodge. See, when you a street nigga and you doing illegal shit in the street, you can't really take the time out and talk to the police. Because a lot of time it leads to your ass being put in handcuffs and being put in a cop car. It is Young Scooter's birthday. He thinking about the party tonight. He like, hell nah, y'all ain't trying to get me on my birthday. It's Friday. I might not see a judge until Monday. Oh, hell no, nigga, I'm running. And that's what he did. And unfortunately, that's how he met his demise. See, think about being a street dude. It's a shady business. It's a shady lifestyle. You might have ops. You might have ex-girlfriends. You might met a chick at the club that you hit it and quit it. If anybody got your address, they can make a false report to the police saying you got somebody hostage and have police kicking down your damn door, trying to put a perimeter around your house. I truly think that's what happened to Young Scooter. But let's continue. God damn, y'all. Let's continue.
A lieutenant tells us 2 men then ran out the back door. The officers say that one of the men returned to the house, but the other one, Young Scooter, jumped 2 fences, and that's when he was fatally hurt.
Just to be very clear, the injury that was sustained was not via the officers on scene. It was when the male was fleeing. There was no indication of anyone being shot. This appears that there was, when he fell, some type of fracture injury to the leg.
Now that is very controversial. This is where everybody is going their separate ways about this case. You got some street niggas that turned into biologists. They trying to tell you how the body works. Man, that's impossible for him to fall, jump in the fence and break his leg. The femur bone is on this side. Nigga done turned into scientists and shit. Nigga can't count to 10. Nigga still uses his calculator to count his money. But he gonna sit up here and tell you how the bodies work. Right? And then you got other people saying, yeah, that's true. I know it's called a freak accident. Have you ever seen 1,000 Ways to Die? A lot of people meet their death from freak accidents every day. You get what I'm saying? You remember when back in the days as kids, we used to throw rocks at each other? I'm pretty sure we can find a story of kids throwing rocks at each other and somebody get hit in the damn temple and pass away. That's called a freak accident. Yes, some people get away with it. People jump fences every day. Kids jump fences every day. Dogs jump fences. It don't always end in death, but it was just Young Scooter time to go. He met his demise. I know it looks goofy. I know it sounds crazy, but that's quite possible you can die from jumping a fence. That's why I don't even jump fences no more. I told my kids, no, y'all, I better not catch y'all ass jumping the fence. If you got to get to the other side of this fence, you better walk your ass all the way around. Let me come outside and see your ass sitting on top of a fence. It's going to be me and you. I don't play that shit no more. This woke my eyes up. Now I look at jumping fence as a dangerous activity. It's no longer allowed around me. If I see another kid jumping the fence, I'm telling him, hey, get down there, man. You can hurt yourself. Go run around. I don't give a fuck how tall the fence is. It can be the fence this height. No, hell no. So I let my sons know, man, I better not catch y'all ass jumping no fence. Because I don't want y'all to go out like Young Scooter. It's just facts. I'm learning something every day. But let's continue.
The rapper was taken to Grady, and that is where he was pronounced dead. And as you can see, the police are still out here. The crime scene unit is here on the scene looking into what exactly led up to these events and how exactly the rapper died. For now, reporting live in the Lakewood neighborhood, I'm Madeline Montgomery, Atlanta News First.
That's a weird looking news chick, right? Her chin, her mouth moved, but her chin, it just stiff like that. I don't know, that chick looked weird. Her eyes was big. They didn't let anybody be the news woman in Atlanta. But I'm going to say this. My theory, I think, is true. I think he was swatted. I think he was set up. I think somebody, whoever called that 911 call, wanted Young Scooter in jail. I don't think they meant to kill him, but they definitely wanted to cause harm to his life. And it's going to be backed up by Young Scooter homegirl saying it's true what happened. Listen to this. I'm going to read what she posted on Facebook. Boom. This is what young Scooter friend said. She says, a female caller falsely claimed to be a hostage, prompted police to search the residence. The incident was unrelated to narcotics. Unaware of the police reason for visiting, he fled, and authorities later acknowledged that no woman was present. See, you see what she's saying? She said somebody made a false report. They showed up to young Scooter resident. He don't know why the police is there. He thinks they there for narcotics, so he panics and he runs out the back door when he should have just held it down and was like, hey, ain't no woman in here. That was a false report. They could have got to the bottom of it without him losing his life. But sometimes when you panic and you go off emotions, you do some stupid shit, you can meet your demise on the other side. It just is what it is, man. But let's continue reading her post. I seen so many posts stating that he ran because he did something wrong and he actually didn't know what was really going on at the time. Now, I agree with that. I told you, when you're a street nigga, you do wrong every day. You don't know when the police gonna come knocking on your door. So when young Scooter seen the police, he was just spooked. I don't think it was a woman involved. I don't think he tried to kidnap a woman. I don't think shots ever went off. And I'm interested to know how many 911 calls came in. Was it just that one? Did anybody else report hearing gunshots? That's what I really want to know. And we can't really blame the police because they just answered a 911 call. They have to. They have to be proactive. They have to set up perimeter. From all they know, it could be a woman in that house fearing for her life, being held hostage. So they got to do their job, man. I know we like to talk about the police. We like to say fuck the police. But sometimes we got to take a step back, put ourselves in them shoes and see. Maybe they did react the right way. Maybe they did do their job. It's unfortunate that young Scooter lost his life jumping a fence, but the police did nothing wrong. Everything ain't no conspiracy. Everything ain't no theory. Sometimes what happened is exactly what the police says happened. Failed, jumping the fence. Now, young Scooter has a son. He's hurt. He spoke out about it, and he went off on the police. And this got a lot of people talking like, damn, even the son think the police had something to do with it. Let me read to you guys what he posted on his IG. Boom. This is what young Scooter's son posted on IG. Fuck APD. Police or not, ain't have no understanding about you. Pull straight up, ain't give a fuck about no handcuffs on me. I just wanted to make sure you good, that's all. I kept asking, and they ass kept lying. Damn, my best friend gone. Happy birthday too. I know exactly what to do for sure though. You know I got my sisters and brothers, they overly good. Your son a hustler just like you. Watch this. So yeah, the son is saying FAPD. Y'all chase my father. I pull up on the scene. I was asking, was he okay? Y'all couldn't give me a clear answer, so y'all lied to me. So he like, F y'all. And he also made another post. I'm gonna read it to you guys too. Let's see what it says. Then this one says, I promise I'm gonna get back to y'all. Thank y'all. I'm just trying to stay off this social media stuff. Got lame ass blogs lying and shit, man. I don't even want to see none of this shit. Broken into a million pieces. I don't wish this pain on nobody. Dude a good nigga. He ain't deserve this shit. Now I want to know what he's talking about. He said, my dad is a good nigga. He ain't deserve this shit. Is you talking about the police knocking on his door, he running out the back door, they giving chase? Or is you talking about somebody making that false ass 911 call? Because I think the son is hitting on something very important. His son knows more than what he's saying. You get what I'm saying? I think the son knows that somebody made a false 911 report. And I want APD to release that phone call. Y'all release everything else. I want to hear that 911 call, and I want to know who made that 911 call. That's very important as well. Is the person who made that 911 call related to young Scooter? Had they ever ran across each other? Had they ever had any dealings with each other? That's what I want to know. Because if it's somebody that knows young Scooter, then that's your answer right there. They lied. They tried to get his house swatted. Maybe they knew there was some drugs in there. Maybe they knew he wasn't living quite right and they tried to get him hemmed up. But unfortunately, it turned into young Scooter passing away. And that's just a sad way to go out. Ain't nothing worse than losing your life and don't nobody know what the hell happened. Everybody guessing on your demise. Some people calling you stupid. Some people saying you were scared. Some people say you should just left your ass in the house. You see one dude, they say he started running and he turned back around. He like, fuck this, I'm too old. I wish young Scooter would have did the same thing. Sometimes we can act off emotion. Sometimes we can act off impulse and we end up doing some crazy shit because he wasn't going to get far. Come on, man. Somebody call the police for a kidnapping. You think they finna just let you run away? Hell no. They finna set up perimeters, have a helicopter, using infrared to get your ass. That's it. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. That's how I think Young Scooter was set up. I want to know how you guys feel about it. Leave a comment. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.